Hey, what's up, guys? The name is here. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, in today's special episode, I have my friend here, Jose.
Hey guys.
So, in today's episode, we're going to be naming three designer fragrances for the summer and three niche fragrances. So, I'm going to get started with my pick. So, my first pick is going to be by the house of Dolce&Gabbana, and this is Light Blue Forever. The reason why I like this, it has that nice realistic grapefruit note. It opens up very zesty, it's tart. Then as it transitions to the mid, we get some ozonic notes and we get some muskiness at the base and some woodsy notes. It's really nice. It's very airy and I got a lot of compliments from this and it has okay longevity and has good projection. I get about 5 hours longevity, 5 to 6 hours with like 2 hours of projection. So that was my pick. So I'll head it off to you, Jose.
Awesome. Thanks
What's
a
your
lot.
first pick?
Well, Deneen, when I looked through my collection, I've got a lot of designers and niche fragrances. I know you've got the designer fragrances covered off for the list for
Yeah.
today. So I looked at my niche collection and I thought I'm going to pick the most obvious one if you have a niche collection or you're thinking about buying a niche fragrance really for hot weather. And I got to tell you, this is probably my favorite. And this is Creed Virgin Island Water. I love the scent. I've worn it for a number of years. You've got coconut lime at the top. You've got rum at the base of this fragrance as well. It really smells to me like this really cool tropical drink. It's just the whole fragrance itself smells like summer in a bottle. I know you've probably heard that term before, but it just smells exotic. It smells fresh. It smells like the Caribbean as well too. I absolutely love this fragrance. I get a lot of compliments when I wear it as well. Longevity is okay. I won't say it's gonna last a super long time, but for me, I get decent performance from this fragrance, and the silage is actually pretty good as well too. But if you're looking for a good niche fragrance, and you can probably get it from discounters at a fairly decent price if you go to Fragrance Buy or Fragrance Net as well too. I would highly suggest giving Creed Virgin Island Water a try. But back to you,
Okay.
Deneen, for your next
Okay.
fragrance.
Thank you. So my second pick is gonna be for the house of Hermes, and this is H24. It came out last year. The reason why I like this so much is very different. Like we get metallic notes, we get clary sage, which gives it that muskiness with some this floral notes by called narcissus, and we get palisander rosewood. So it has some sweetness to it, but it has great longevity. I get like 8 to 10 hours with like good projection, probably like 4 hours before it goes to skin scent. I got a compliments from this. It's one of those fragrances you either like it or you hate it, but I really like it because it's so different and it has that unique factor to it. But it does lean into the synthetic field. It's not as natural smelling, but it does has good elements to it. So I'll pass it off to you on your second pick.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Deneen. And you know what? I had a chance to smell Hermes H24 at the Bay and got a sample. It's a really nice fragrance. I think it's a great addition to that list you just showed.
Yeah.
For me, my second niche fragrance I would recommend for hot summer weather. My first was Creed Virgin Island Water. My second is Olfactive Studios Still Life. Now, I think you're probably going to realize there's a bit of a trend here. This fragrance has rum in it at the base, kind of similar to Creed Virgin Island Water. It has yuzu, it has pink pepper. It's some of the top notes. Amber's at the base as well too. Similar trend for me as well too. This smells like an exotic cocktail or drink. Longevity is very good on this fragrance. It projects quite nicely as well too. It just smells like a smooth, refreshing tropical drink. Another fragrance I've been wearing for the last number of years. I absolutely love this fragrance. A lot of compliments as well too, and it's a very well-made fragrance as well. Denise, back to you for your third choice.
Okay, thank you. So my third choice I chose by the house of Versace, and this is Versace Man Eau Fraîche. Yeah, I really like this one. It's sweet and sour, so we get some lemon in there, some star fruit. Then once it gets to the mid, we get some tarragon, which gives it that herbiness, and on the base we get some woodiness and musk. It's a very good fragrance. It's very cheap. You can find it at discounters at a really low price, and you get decent longevity and decent projection. And one of the fragrances that reminds me of it's the one by Dolce&Gabbana, light blue, the one for her. Uh, it doesn't smell exactly the same, but it has that other one smells more floral than this. But this is a great one, so I highly recommend it for the summer to check it out. So I'll pass it off to you, Jose, for your third pick.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Denis. And I also have Versace Man Eau Fraîche, great fragrance as well. My final fragrance that I'd like to recommend on the niche side for really hot, sunny weather is from the house of Xerjoff, and this is Xerjoff Nio. This fragrance it's a beautiful fragrance. You have that craftsmanship from Xerjoff, which is a very nice luxury niche brand. I just find the bergamot, the green notes at the top. It has such a fresh vibe to it. At the base, you're going to find a lot of woods, gaiac, cedar, and there's also going to be a fair amount of vetiver at the base of this fragrance. This is a fragrance I would describe, in comparison to Creed Virgin Island Water and Olfactive Studios Still Life. It's not a bougie fragrance. I would describe this more as a fresh, it's a very classy, fresh, stylish fragrance as well too. If I was going to go to more of a formal summer hot event, and I want to wear something that was nice and had a little bit of class to it, I like Nio. It's just a really nice, classy fragrance, and like the other two fragrances, very well crafted. So, Denis, back to you, and
Okay, that
the
so
next
yes,
fragrance
yeah,
here.
those were great picks. So out of those three that you chose, which one do you think is a safe blind buy?
I think that's a great question. Creed Virgin Island Water is really considered like a classic hot summer fragrance. But the only thing about that fragrance, a lot of people who own it will tell you that the longevity isn't great. Like it's okay, and it's expensive. So I would probably have to say out of the three in terms of safety, but also value, I'd probably go with Olfactive Studio Still Life. It's a little bit less expensive. You can get it at discounters, Denise. And
Yeah.
the thing about the fragrance as well too is it still has that kind of boozy, kind of really kind of cool sort of vibe to it as well. But it lasts longer. It's a little bit stronger as well too. You'll get more bang for your buck, and it's a fragrance that usually is fairly universally appealing as well too.
And for me, I picked the Versace Man Eau Fresh, a safe blind buy, just because it's a cheaper one, and also because it's so likable. Because the sweetness, the sourness, it's you can't not hate it. Like, and what's great about this one, either though it doesn't project as loud, you could still smell it yourself, which that's a great thing because sometimes you get nose blind to fragrances, so you can't smell it, but you could still enjoy this. So I picked this one to be a safe blind buy. Well, so out of those ones, which one do you think you would pick? Like, if you were to buy one, if you didn't have it.
Honestly, I'd probably go with Creed Virgin Island Water as well too. This is the kind of fragrance as well too. It's just so universally appealing. It's a great first hot weather fragrance if you're looking to buy your first niche fragrance as well. And there are discounts. Like I got a number of these fragrances from Fragrance Net or from Fragrance Buy. You'll get some decent discounts there. I mean, I bought niche fragrance also in the past from retailers, and they're pretty expensive. So I think it's important to find alternatives as well too, because there's some great ones out there. But for me, Creed Virgin Island Water can't go wrong. really nice compliments as well too. In fact, compliments on all three that I listed as well too. I know your viewers are probably asking that question:
Yeah.
which fragrances will get me some compliments? I don't think you can go wrong with any of the three that I listed. But I do like Creed Virgin Olive Water probably the best.
Okay, sounds great. Well, thank you very much for giving us your collection, sharing it with us, your favorite summer fragrances. And yeah, so down in the comment section below, write down for me what fragrances do you like to wear for the hot summer days. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.
Bye, everyone.